After 5 weeks of trying to build this bracket, we're finally into the first movie pairing. We've got Legend of Bagger Vance, we got 7 Days of Utopia, and we're Sticks and Spirits. Okay, welcome back. We're glad to get into this finally. This is what we call in the business, gentlemen, a reshoot. Because we shot this over the weekend, and somebody messed up the sound. So we're gonna try to relive our favorite moments, but what we're not gonna relive is the bourbon and cigar because we're changing it up to have something different, and also because we're not making Big Yeti buy another bottle of Blanton's. So
we are trying to collect the series, though. Let's make that known.
Here's what we've got today for drinking. This is an Old Forester, 1924 10-year-old bourbon. A couple words about Old Forester because it was founded in 1870 by George Garvin Brown. Old Forester became the first bourbon sold exclusively in glass bottles.
Oh, wow.
So you always could find out what you had in the bottle. Today, it's still owned by Brown-Forman. It's the only major bourbon brand continuously owned by the same founding family for 150 years. Wow. Including through Prohibition because, why? Medicinal license.
Nice.
Brown-Forman also owns, anyone?
Bueller.
Jack Daniel, Woodford Reserve, Diplomatico Rum, the Glendronach Scotch, I didn't say that right, and Slane Irish Whiskey, and others. Their whiskey that we're drinking tonight from Brown-Forman is the 1924. It's part of the Whiskey Row series. Others commemorate specific moments in the brand history. This celebrates the year that Brown family consolidated ownership of Old Forester and positioned the company to go forth. 10-year-old bourbon, bottled at 100 proof, 79% corn, 11% rye, 10% malted barley. I got this at $120, which is the MSRP, so I felt really good about that.
Okay. Oh, thank you.
And not tried it, but I've read really good things about this.
Okay.
So it's going to take a minute to pour to keep things going. I'm going to tell you a little bit about the cigar that I'm excited about tonight.
Timmy's list.
This is the Ferio Tego Timeless Supreme. It's one of the newest names in the premium cigars, but has really deep roots. So I don't know how many of you have heard of this name. I'm familiar with the name. Nat Sherman was a New York City cigar store and manufacturer for a lot of years. It went out of business in 2020.
Oh.
Two former Nat Sherman executives, Michael Herklotz, say it right. Two Nat Sherman executives, Michael Herklotz and Brendan Scott, didn't want to let that happen, and they acquired the blends. They can't use the name Nat Sherman because that was acquired by somebody else, but they acquired the blends. They founded Ferio Tego, and they partnered with the Plasencia family in Nicaragua to continue producing the cigars, who also produced the Nat Sherman cigars. This got a 95 cigar finish aficionado.
Okay.
It's a true Nicaraguan Puro, about $13 to $15. Let's see. Let's put these two things together and see what we got.
Very earthy smell to it.
The initial mouth taste is delicious.
It is.
Like this.
It's a great wrapper.
Last season, this would have been too much for me. But
Last
now,
week this may have been.
But now, as he works his magic,
Coffee-ish flavors in there.
Now, the Timeless was a Nat Sherman brand. This is supposed to be the same blend, and that was definitely some coffee.
Definitely, I always get the. I mean, I'm not a big coffee drinker, but
the smell, like the taste, the smell, taste.
Making a podcast, things happen. I tried to take a draw. I'm like, oh, this is really tight. This is not drawing well at all.
We're just real people, folks. But hey, smash that like button and subscribe.
You'd like to see 6 professionals. You have found the right place.
Oh, first draw. Now that I have a draw.
Yep.
Very nice. Box press, which a lot of you really like.
Yep, I do like the box press. What's our size here, Noble?
This is a Gordo.
Well done.
That's right. Nailed it first time. Nobody even had to tell me this time.
Nailed it.
Yep.
Let's take a look at this Old Forester in these very, very snazzy Sticks and Spirits.
What's on those, Timmy?
Glasses.
Hey.
Glencairns available on sticksandspirits.net.
What? We have merch?
Yep. And while you're there, you can get yourself a polo.
It looks dark.
It's a very, very great color.
It is, but it's got a lot of I get cherry. Yeah, fruity flavor.
Okay. And this does.
I'm getting that cherry and almost like a peach smell in there.
Dark fruit is what I'm
almost getting like a peach smell in there. It's just really weird.
So to me, I feel like it's pulling the coffee flavor out of the cigar even more for me.
I agree with that.
Oh, I like this.
Like I get a real chocolatey
It's smooth,
cocoa.
though.
But it's very
Yeah.
balanced. With
No
very
burn.
nice finish.
I don't want to get
100
a burn. Now, Timmy, we've had Old Forester before, haven't we?
Yeah.
But this is obviously a different
Yeah.
version of it.
It is. So we had the 1920 to Prohibition
Yep.
style series because 1920s when Prohibition came in.
Actually, I was wondering, is that the same time these movies are filmed? Oh, that's right. Pre-World War One.
Pre-World
That's right. My favorite subject.
How many letters about the cigar? What do you guys think of the cigar?
I like it. It's very good mouthfeel, very good flavor. Right off the get-go, draws well. It's excellent. Yep. I am enjoying this probably more than I should be.
I'm enjoying
It's just
Tim, what price point you say these were?
$13, $15.
That's good.
The construction
That's
and
really
quality
good
is,
for this.
is there. Absolutely.
Drunk, are you getting any of that coffee out of the cigar at all?
I am. I kind of get that underlying taste right there. And I like the darker fruit, like almost, I know you say like kind of a peach, but I kind of more of like maybe is it a plum?
Maybe.
Like a plum flavor in there?
Yeah.
On a cigar?
You're my other coffee drinker.
Bourbon.
Never had a cigar that brings out the Diet Mountain Dew. I said, I don't know. I don't understand. Well, I think it's a good pairing.
It is a great pairing.
Fantastic.
Great so far. Absolutely.
And so are movies. That's called a segue.
Whoa.
Really?
Shumi, we're in your favorite part. We're in the golf bracket.
I've been waiting for this, boys.
And you've got we're gonna start with you because we all wanted you to watch The Legend of Bagger Vance.
Sure.
So go with it. What do you got? Legend of Bagger Vance.
Number
So-
one. Number one.
Yeah. So for me, love the actor-actress lineup. High profile, big names. Obviously, when they were all younger.
I mean, pre-World War One.
It is well, no,
World War
post.
II.
We've already cleared that up.
We didn't know you were that old.
That's right. So going into it with never seeing it, I was like, okay, Matt Damon's one of my favorite actors. I'm really going to like this film. Guys, and then the movie happened. And not one of my favorites here, fellas. For some reason, nobody won at the end. If we're just skipping to the end, didn't like that.
Yeah, we're gonna work on the content of building up the movie.
Yeah.
Wait, first of all, who's going to say it? Someone say it. Or so I don't have to say it.
It's an exhibition. You don't need a winner.
It wasn't the point. It wasn't the point.
It was a life story.
Yeah, sure. I like the aspect of see the
Yes,
field.
sure.
I can relate to that on the golf course, but I just wasn't vibing with the story and
the fields out.
yeah.
to the left.
Sorry, Savannah got hit by the Great Depression.
So did Detroit, so screw you.
Like at least let Savannah win in the guy from the home, not a
They
three-way
did.
tie.
Tied with two professionals.
One of the reasons that I love these golf movies, all of them, to different extents, but all of them, is because, and these movies to me do a good job of bringing it out. In Hoosiers, the famous basketball movie, right? And they get to the big place, and what do they do? They measure the rim, and so they can say, this basketball court is exactly the same as the one you play back there. This football field is the same 100 yards. This soccer pitch is 120 yards or whatever. Baseball diamond, yeah, the outfield's a little bit different, but infields are laid out exactly the same. Fouls are exactly the same. Golf is different.
Sure.
Every course is different. And every time you play golf on the same course,
It's
different.
Sure.
And it reminded me to see the field. And I'm messing up my swing. But you get so jaundiced going to the same golf course and don't take in the beauty of Boulder Point, gentlemen.
Mm-hmm.
What a gorgeous place with my best friends. And this movie brings that romance back to me.
And just for clarity, what part of that movie brought that out to you? Because I love everything you just said,
Concept of
but just the movie didn't do that for
I
me.
mean, really, I think it boils down to that part where he says, "Just go ahead and just hook one out to the." I'm pretty sure that's the part where we're focusing.
That's what I recognize. Well, what about you guys? What'd you think of this movie?
I liked the movie. I'm with you. This to me wasn't really a golf movie. I mean, golf was in it, but this is a life movie, right? That's what it's all about. The golf's irrelevant. The winners are relevant, right?
So you're saying though, but we're in a sports bracket. The golf's irrelevant. So does this movie belong in
greatest game?
sentiment?
Probably the best movie out there. And
Well, we're not talking about that.
no, but I mean, it happens to be a baseball movie, but it's not a baseball movie. The dreams, right? A lot of sports movies aren't about the sports. It's about the life lessons.
So, okay, what about
Speaking of so,
or Bagger Vance? You guys, I didn't hear from you.
I mean, I absolutely love this movie. Again, I mean, I love it from the aspect of how he approaches the golf game and how he approaches golf itself, like Bagger Vance does, and teaches Juno to, trust the caddy at times question him at times, but see the field, hit the iron when you want to hit driver. No, hit the iron. It's gonna stay underneath the
Always
wind.
go for it in two.
Find your own.
Yeah, because it
authentic
always works.
swing. Find your own authentic swing.
Yeah, yep.
That's true in golf. That's true
That's
in
true
sales.
It's true in life.
But and we're even skipping over. With Bagger Vance, we're skipping over the whole part of like Charisse Theron and
Charlize Theron.
Theron, whatever.
And
Same difference.
Theron.
And yeah, and
That was great.
He's
That was
sleeping, and she's ready to
stripping and
she's stripping around. No one's gonna wake him up. None's gonna wake him up.
You know, he's like,
Anything for Savannah.
Yeah.
and he knew too because he goes. Matt Damon goes, "Your education's over. Get out of here."
But that's also part of the story is this kid, like, he doesn't understand the depression. Like, he doesn't
He hates his
reckon-
father.
Yeah, because his dad's out there working to do anything he can to try and support the family to keep food on the table. And, like, eventually he's like, hey, kid, go over with your dad. Like,
Yeah.
you know,
So like a life lesson.
what? Another life
He's a
lesson?
believer.
And how does he say forget how he says it, but he's like, your dad's the only one that didn't give in, didn't
Right.
quit.
Didn't
He's
quit.
always gone after it. He
Right.
didn't declare
Take
for
the easy
bankruptcy
way
or
out.
whatever. He didn't take the easy way out.
He ate his feathers and he's working.
Yep.
And Schumer, I think you're also missing the point is that, you know, Juna was a phenomenal golfer before the war, and he had such a traumatic experience in the war. I mean, he lost his whole company except
Yep.
for him, and he had lost his swing. He had given it up, but they convinced him to give it a go, and he's got no time to really bring it back. And then, you know, Bagger Vance comes out of the shadows and helps him find his swing. And now he's going up against two of the biggest professionals in the game. And you're bitching because there wasn't a winner.
And who's Bagger Vance?
Really?
Jesus.
Apparently he's got
He's the lead guy. Bagger Vance is God.
Shumi hates God, though.
Let's not start spreading those thoughts here on the pod. Here. That's information.
He doesn't like Bagger Vance.
You hate the lessons being taught.
Well,
Okay.
from the mythic Bagger Vance to Robert Duvall, from 1920 to 1990, let's talk about 7 Days in Utopia.
Start with Gronk.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I actually had never seen this movie. I actually enjoyed it more than I thought I would. You know, I can relate to the meltdown that he had on the 18th green. Dude throws a fit, takes off. He had some issues to work through.
He had some issues.
And he drives until he crashes through a fence, avoiding a cow, and ends up in Utopia, town in Texas. And there's Robert Duvall,
Robert Duvall coming out on a horse.
who happens to be,
Coincidentally,
I mean, it's almost made for a movie. He used to be a
golf and gave it up.
pro golfer that gave it up,
Ironically enough.
you know. And but I think the whole story lent itself, you know, a little Karate Kiddish.
Little.
Yep.
Yeah.
That was Karate Kid.
Yeah. In golf form.
So many movies are based on that same premise, just on it with a different platform.
Everything's better with
But
a
I mean, there's some parallels there, right? I mean, you have to find different ways to find your swing and
Yep.
find your calm and all that.
SFT, man.
SFT.
See it, feel it.
Wow, the softness.
I know.
And I know he is permeating his soul around. There we go.
Hey, kids,
Don't give him keys in the hand.
Touch it.
it's got it. Now
Here we go. Here we go. I tell you.
Come on.
Yeah, I mean, it was great all the way until the ending.
Why at the ending?
You know what?
What happened at the ending, guys?
We don't know if you
I
want
don't know.
I mean, what are we doing?
It's implied.
That's not the ending.
Right.
That I feel like the ending who kind of took away from it, because another life story, him finding his way back, getting back to normalcy. I wish the movie ended when he got in the car, feeling good about himself and drove away from Utopia.
Sure.
I did not need the tournament.
Yep.
I thought
Totally
if they
agree.
had stopped it then, I thought it would have been.
A good movie.
I thought it was a
better
I thought it would have been a better movie.
Yeah.
I do. I didn't need it. I didn't need to go all the way where the guy pulls out the sideways putter because Robert Duvall gave it to him. Because nobody carries two putters in the PGA Tour.
Like 7 Days in Utopia, I think it's a good movie. I watch it almost anytime I can, if it's on or whatever. If I see it on like a weird station.
Just saying,
or
where
something
do
like
you
that.
ones?
No, it's on
the Ocho.
Yeah, it's on the Ocho. But like if you see it pop up, like I've seen it pop up like on YouTube or something like that, and I'll watch it through that, and I enjoy it. Is it one of my favorite golf movies? Probably not, but I enjoy it.
You know, I did have that feeling throughout that movie that they had to serve community service for something that they all did.
Yeah.
They
to
got
make that movie.
that was a hey, we did this movie, you have to do
Like-
this movie.
Like
Was
they
that
signed
really-
a contract, and this was
Was
to
it even a
fulfill it.
B-class movie?
I would put it there.
It's a B.
Can we also say that you guys want to talk about these life stories? The movie sets up perfect for a beautiful love story right at the beginning, and then nothing happens. The whole thing, they drag us all along.
Shumi's a romance guy.
You tell them.
Because golf is about the bros and not the, you know.
For those at home that paint by color, that was Pose.
Yeah. So let's get back to this pairing, and then,
emotionally
we'll
ill.
get to our vote.
Okay.
What do you got?
It just keeps getting better and better. I mean, the bourbon is smooth. The cigar complements it. I'm kind of dumbfounded right now. I love this pairing.
The bourbon, as it cools, as I like, is getting exceptional. Like, it's very good as it cools.
See,
The cigar's excellent.
this is warm. It's
I like both of these a lot, but I think the pairing it elevates both.
The flavors they pull out of each other.
Mhm.
Perfect. Like
Yeah.
this is one of my favorite pairings that we've had.
Timmy, this is one of those pairings. Like, I don't know if I like the cigar or the bourbon more. They just complement each other so well and are so great together. It's hard to say which one I like more.
So you mean
Oz, what
wait,
do you
wait,
got?
wait.
Oh, yeah.
So you mean there's not a winner?
That is well done. That is well done. Oz, what do you think of the pair?
really good pairing. I honestly, I will lean towards. I think I like the bourbon more than I like cigar. I like the cigar. It's a great draw, great construction, good mouthfeel. Flavors are great. Even when you get into that second third of the cigar, its flavors are getting a little more
It's
pronounced.
a little more creamier.
No.
Yep. But this bourbon, and I'm not normally a Old Forester fan.
Correct. I know you're not, and it's a rye, not a wheat.
Not a wheat. And I love this bourbon. This is a really solid bourbon.
It's really special. It's
Yeah.
got a great long finish.
And I think it's the dark fruits that are really kind of topping it off for me.
Well, we're gonna vote.
Let's do this.
Let's start down this end again. What do you got?
I'll do Legend of Bagger Vance.
Legend of Bagger Vance.
I liked 7 Days of Utopia even more than I thought I would, but it's not even close. Legend of Bagger Vance.
Really? I'm going to go the opposite direction. I actually enjoyed watching 7 Days in Utopia a little bit more than Bagger Vance did not do.
Somebody likes redheads.
It's because he hates God.
I'm gonna vote on the side of God, and I'm gonna go with Bagger Vance.
Here we go. Here we go.
Like, I'll go with Bagger Vance 100%, but it's more for the women than for the story.
Fair enough. So we got a winner of our first matchup of the new over 7 Days of Utopia. Next week we will be doing help me out, guys.
Greatest game ever played.
Greatest game ever played,
And
and
Tommy's
Tommy's honor. We appreciate our subscriptions are going up, our views are going up. We appreciate it. We hope you're enjoying it. You tell us who you think wins this one. We really appreciate it. So until next time, keep your sticks lit, keep your spirits high. Cheers.
Cheers.